Hey guys, it's Claudia again with Channel Designs. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to take some simple dollar store decorations and turn them into something super cute for a tropical themed birthday party. I'm really excited because I usually don't celebrate my birthday in a big way, but this year I will, and I figured why not make decorations and show everyone how to get them done. Now when it comes to party planning, I love making things myself, and I get super inspired by places like Pinterest, get ideas from there, and then start creating. And the cool thing about the decorations that we're going to be working with is that you can make them your own just by changing them so that they match your theme. So the theme of my party is going to be pineapples and flamingos, and I'm going to be using my Cricut Maker to cut out some cute designs and add them to these decorations. Now if you don't have a Cricut Maker, you could always print out the image that you like just from your regular laptop, cut them out, and add them to whatever decor that you want to use. Alright guys, so I'm at my local dollar store and I came across these cute tissue pom-poms, which I'm going to take and turn these into some pineapple decorations. I'm going to basically do a strand of the yellow, the smaller ones, and I'll add the green. We'll cut them out so that they look like the actual, little tops of the pineapples, and attach them to our yellow strand there, our yellow garland. Alright guys, so here are the tissue pom-pom garlands that I got at the dollar store. These are just $1 each. It comes with 6 pom-poms on each strand, which they're perfectly fine to use them like that. But I figured, you know what, let me combine the two and make them into a cute pineapple centerpiece instead, or garland. So let's go ahead and open these up and I'll show you how I'm going to turn them into cute little pineapples. It's got 6 little pom-poms that we're going to go ahead and cut off. You could use the ribbon. I'm all for recycling, reusing, so if you want to keep it, that's fine. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I'm just going to cut that off. And I want to secure the little strand there, the ribbon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit of my hot glue, just so that it keeps it nice and tight for us and it doesn't, fall apart and unravel. I'm basically going to do what I would normally do with these tissue pom-poms is just open it up. We're going to pull aside each of the little tissue paper, and it's pretty easy. You just lift. Instead of creating, like a full circle, I only want it to really stand kind of like this, so that it has a back. And then that way I can rest it on a table, or I can add it to the wall, or to like a poster, or just anywhere really. Okay, so now that we have our tissue, now we could go ahead and push it back and make it look more like a circle. But again, I only want to do kind of like half of it so that it stays sticking up just like this, standing up. Now it looks round. What I'm going to do to get that shape, more of an oval shape or elongated shape, is I'm going to grab the inside here where our ribbon was, pinch it, and then kind of just squish it together. And that's going to make more of an oval kind of shape. Just going to grab a little bit of my hot glue gun here on each side, pinch it together. There we go, that way it stays nice and shut. Now we're going to set this one to the side, and then we're going to go ahead and grab our green garland. And for these, I'm going to go ahead and take one out. We're going to cut it out. I really don't need the ribbon, so I'm going to toss that to the side. And then if you open it up, this is what your tissue looks like. I want more of a pointy edge so that it can look more like our pineapple leaves. So I'm going to take my scissors, kind of curve it towards the top. I flip it over and I do the same thing. And then when we open it up, it's going to look like this. I'm going to go ahead and separate the sheets. See, this way we have several to work with. I'm going to fold it in half. There you go. So it looks like little blades of grass. We're going to go ahead and fold it in half once more towards each other, like that. What I'm going to do then is to attach the top part of our pineapple to the bottom part of our pineapple is I'm going to take just some scrap cardboard, and you don't really need to measure this. I'm cutting, I don't know, maybe, what is this, like ½ an inch? Yeah, so about ½ an inch wide. You can make it as long as you'd like. I'm going to cut it at 3 inches. I'm going to go ahead and add some glue to the top. We're going to take our 4 little sheets and we're going to start gluing that down. You can start separating them and kind of folding them however you'd like. It's alright if they fold up and if they bend over, because that's actually what pineapples naturally look like. So we're going to keep adding glue. layer by layer. And I'm basically just folding it on into itself. And so now this looks like the top of our pineapple. To attach our little leaves to the pom-pom, I'm gonna grab the yellow one here. I'm gonna squeeze it together and kind of squeeze it shut. And I almost want to grab it, like pinch it from the back and then push it back. It's gonna create like a little arch there so that it gives us more of a flat surface. And then I'm gonna grab some hot glue, add it to my cardboard here. And we're going to simply add it to about the height that I feel would look best. So here we go, here's our finished pineapple. I think it's super cute, it's really easy to make. It just again took the 2 little tissue garlands that I got at my local dollar store. And we're gonna add these to the party. I think they're gonna add a nice little touch. And you can just put these on the wall. You can add them to, you know, like a poster board that you're creating, or you can just place them on your table alongside of your cake, anywhere really that you'd like to add a little touch of the pineapple to your decor. All right, so we've got a couple of our little pineapples done, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to add them to a piece of ribbon. You can use twine, you can use pretty much anything, yarn, anything that you think would be long enough or sturdy enough to hold your pineapples. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the back of the pineapple, we're going to add some glue, and we're going to glue that on. This is just some spare ribbon that I have. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna add some glue to the back of it. And now we've got a cute little garland that we can hang up. Again, this is super cute and it totally goes with my theme of pineapples and flamingos. I would of course do a much longer ribbon, but this is just to show you that this is another option of how you can display your cute little pineapples. I think it turned out super cute. I'm really happy with the finished product. And again, so simple to make. Really easy, really fast. I hope you guys like this one. And because it comes in all kinds of colors, I wonder what other fruits we could come up with. So if you try this, please let me know, comment down below. I would love to know what you've made with your tissue pom-poms. I hope you guys are inspired by this little pineapple. I think it's a cute little touch to add to any tropical party. I also found this cute centerpiece, which again doesn't match my theme now, but we're gonna go ahead and change that up. All right guys, so here's our next party decoration that I picked up at the dollar store. As you can see, it's really cute. There's really nothing that needs to be done to it if this is your theme, but because I'm going with the pineapples and flamingo theme, I definitely don't want this decor. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, show you what it looks like. And now this is what it looks like if you were to use it just as is. It's got the image on both sides, so that's really cool. And again, only for $1, so you can't beat that. However, I'm gonna go ahead and change this. I've taken cardstock in a couple different colors, neon green, hot pink, and white with some gold. So I've got a few of those colors here. Here's my gold, here's some of my neon. And so what I was thinking is to take the white cardstock and I'm going to use that as my background with possibly a flamingo, a pineapple, and then a little bit of writing about the party. So I'm going to take the inside carton here that was in the package and I'm going to go ahead and use this as my template. I'm going to trace out my shape so that I get the same exact size here for my white background. Now that it's cut out, this is what it should look like. It will cover all of our centerpiece, so that's perfect. I do want to leave just a little bit of overlap, that's great. So now that we've got our cutout, we're going to go ahead and trace this shape onto our white cardstock. Instead of doing it on the actual cardstock on the front, I'm going to go ahead and flip it over so that any of my pencil marks are only showing on the back and not in the front. At the end here, I'm going to add just a little lip at the bottom. And now we're just going to go ahead and cut it around so that we can then glue it onto our actual centerpiece. All right, so now that we've got our cutout, we're going to go ahead and lay our decoration nice and flat. And I'm going to pull on the little tissue paper here so that I can go ahead and slide that bottom part, that little lip or extension that I left. And I'm going to try to line it up as best as I can. Now you don't see the unicorn decoration. We're gonna go ahead and glue that on. You can use Mod Podge, you can use a glue stick, tape, whatever you'd like to use. Once I've taped it and glued it down, I'll go ahead and make the cutouts of the flamingo, the pineapple, and the lettering. Now some of those I'm going to do with the Cricut Maker that I have, and I might be doing some of it by hand. I grab a little bit of Mod Podge. This stuff is perfect if you've never used it. They sell them pretty much everywhere. Walmart, Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, anywhere you can think of. And they're inexpensive. They come in a bunch of different finishes. I'm going to use what I have in hand, which at this time are some Q-tips. So look at how cute it already looks, even with nothing on it. You could literally do all kinds of stuff to this thing. You could add stickers, you could do glitter, you could do like pom-pom edge, whatever you can think of, you know, it's like endless possibilities. All right guys, so now time for the fun part. So I had used my Cricut Maker to cut out some of these leaves to make another project that I did beforehand for the birthday. So what I'm going to do is, with the actual stencil that I kind of left behind, I'm going to simply grab another green that I have here, and I'm going to go ahead and use that as a stencil and then cut it out. Now here's our glitter. I don't like wasting anything, especially when it comes to like glitter or even scraps of paper. I think it's important to reuse what you have. Okay, so now I've pulled out my cardstock, and here's our flamingo that we're gonna add. I'm gonna use this for our centerpiece, and look at how cool it leaves us a little stencil. This is how I like to reuse my scraps. That way it doesn't go to waste and I can always use it in the future, and I don't have to worry about cutting a new one. Okay, so here are our cards and gifts signed. This is what I'm gonna add to the centerpiece. And I use the Babette font in my Cricut Maker. I think it's really pretty. It's kind of cursive, but at the same time not as fancy. All right, so here's our pineapple that we did earlier that we glued on with the vinyl and the cardstock. However, against the white, it kind of looks a little bland. So I took just a scrap of yellow, and I'm gonna go ahead and trace it out so that now the center part of our little triangle cutout definitely pops and it looks a little brighter. There you go, look at how cute our pineapple turned out. I love it. So here's our completed pineapple. It definitely stands out more now with the yellow background. I think it looks super cute. All right guys, so here's our finished product. OMG, I absolutely love it. I think it's super cute. It's got just the right amount of sparkle. I love the black bold lettering on there. It looks super cute. And again, this was done with just a $1 tissue centerpiece from the Dollar Tree. All I did was take some cardstock that I already had and you know, use my Cricut Maker. This stuff I did by hand, added some glitter, glued it on, and I love it. I think it's gonna really pop over at my cards and gifts table. I hope that this inspires you into taking items that may not go with your theme, but with just a little bit of creativity, you can add your own personal touches and make it something completely different and fabulous.